pulled it out of the bag.
We've always heard that the black man leaves the black family, abandons his woman and children, won't take care of the children, won't work, stays out all night, turns into a drunk, takes drugs. You know, we've heard a lot of negative things.
Black women in America, you need to know that the chances are you'll most likely run into sisters who come from this background and have the qualities, personalities, and characteristics we're going to discuss in this video. So let's start with where she came from and her upbringing as a child. She was born in a household which has a financial structure.
Law of ugliness. There are a lot of attractive, ugly people. On the outside, they look good. They fit the current stereotype of what's considered to be attractive. You can look at them, they can reel you in with their looks. But on the inside, they got nothing going on. Therefore, they're not actually beautiful. People always say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I would say it's in the values of the beholder. It is about who you really are. What is your spirit? What is your soul? What are the things that make you a true human being on this planet Earth that gives you value outside of your look?
Born again. We're back on B. She's Trey. This is the B-TREY podcast. Thank you for tapping in another week. It's going to be an interesting conversation. We really want you guys to engage this week. Don't let it always be just about us. We would love for you guys to engage. But it could be about us, but we're going to need opinions this week because it is an interesting topic. Today's topic is about fatherhood and parenthood. This was sparked by Sierra and Russell Wilson. At this point, it has been rumored that Russell Wilson is going to adopt musician, rapper, or whatever he is, Future child. And this sparked a tremendous
Right.
So we, us, all of us, and you, and us, and we're going to talk about it today. How you doing today?
Mm-hmm.
I said,
how doing all right yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm fed for a square.
I am too. There you go. Tad.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's gonna be a good one today.
Hey, we used to say this: broke, starving, and gang banging. That's what we doing.
Big facts.
Big facts. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Like I said, Russell Wilson alleged to be about to adopt Future's child. A lot of people are upset. You know, you got people on the internet. You had a lot of men saying how he needs to do his own thing, and you got a lot of women applauding Russ. A lot of people. Russell Wilson has been under attack for a few years. It started off with his draft night. Y'all don't know. For non-sports fans, he had a white. First wife was white, and she jumped up and she was more excited than anybody in his family, and everybody in the world looked at her. And then she had some infidelity issues, and he got rid of her. He got with Sierra. A lot of people was like, Sierra's ratchet, and he was a square and a nerd. And on another podcast called the Pivot, this dude named Channing Crowder called Russell a lame. That set the world on fire. He was not calling him a lame for being in Sierra's life. He was calling him a lame because he was like, I couldn't hang out with him. He said, I'm from inner city Atlanta. That's not the guy I want to. I played pro football. That's not the guy I want to be around. So with that being said, you got Sierra, who got a little shaky past. People say this and that about her. And they come together, and now they have a blended family. And now it seems as if Sierra is allowing him to adopt. We don't know this. It's the internet talking, but the whole internet is talking. So make you believe something is going on. In that case, what do you think about it? And we're going to take it from there.
Oh, I love Sierra and Russell. I don't care if they are lames or seamless lames, or if they thinking people called him lame because of that. Because I thought they was calling him lame because he wiped her up and just been the perfect gentleman. Because you haven't heard anything about Russell. You don't even hear him talk half of the time. And if he do talk, he's talking about Sierra. And I love that for her and him. She has been through a lot. That's what she probably needed in her life, you know. Now for him to adopt that baby, that's a great thing, because most young men need that structure in their life. And for her to do it, if it's possible that she did it, that man had to sign over his rights. People acting as if she just woke up to them and was like, oh, let me go and get this baby my husband last night. No. He had to sign his rights over for that. You just don't do that. And I think since day one, Future has not even seen, acknowledged, or been in this baby's life at all. So why are we in an uproar that somebody else want to take care of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we mad? We shouldn't do that to Future. Future don't care. Future on the internet like, so, and baby look just like me and I don't care. So what we doing?
When you say so, that's it. That's it. Somebody say, why is it your business? And people, I don't understand it. I don't understand. I'm gonna switch myself back up here. Look, first of all, okay, before this, I'm gonna say I don't think it's anything wrong with it either. Like you said, what the internet seems to be overlooking is the first point you make. In order for me to adopt your child, you have to sign it over. So hey, why isn't everybody mad at Future for allowing somebody to take care of one of his 11 million children? Because when they got together, everybody was like, he got 1 million kids. So why is it a problem that somebody is taking up for them? The thing that trips me out about this entire thing is this. Everybody and their mama, the first thing they do when they talk about our community is talk about how Black men don't step up for their children. You got a Black man stepping up for a child, and you mother suckers still mad. What are your thoughts on that?
Right, like y'all sitting up here saying most women don't allow men to come into their lives and take care of their kids or discipline their kids or raise their kids. They always protecting them. You got a man right now standing up, taking care of someone else's child and raising it as his own, and y'all not saying, "Ooh, we love this." Y'all like he a lame. How he a lame? How? Ain't that what we want in life? Ain't that what we need? More people standing up for Black men or Black children or Black young boys having a father figure to look up to. What are we mad at? We mad that he said yes. Now had he said no, we'd have been like, oh, you want to take it, you don't like Sierra. This man's actually doing what he's supposed to do, and he's still getting flack. She's still getting flack. What are we doing? Like what? Yeah. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. We ain't even addressing the issue that Future ain't knowledge, ain't said boo-boo the food to the baby. They was together for however long, engaged or something. He cheated, they broke up, she moved on, and now y'all mad. She moved on and found her real man, and y'all mad at this man. And Future ain't seen that baby since day one. I don't even think I think he probably signed it over his rights when she left him.
Right. I mean,
and then it makes her bad. It's always right, the deadbeats always like, you can't go to court. Both of them got money. So if Future wanted to get into this baby's life or stop it, he got the funds available to do so. Facebook can't influence him. Social media can't influence him. That ninja got funds available. He know where to go. He would have went right to the courthouse. He wouldn't even have to talk to y'all. He'd have been there already. It wouldn't even been happening. I said, are you serious right now? We ain't mad at Future. We mad at Sierra for finding a good man to take care of her baby. Oh, okay. Good job.
Yeah. What the hell you doing being happy? We not, because that's what it is. What you doing being happy? We suck. Life is hell for us. So how the hell you gonna be happy? And I'm still over here on Sedgwick Street, or I'm in Compton somewhere, or I'm in Brooklyn or the Bronx, or wherever you are. You worried about somebody else's children and their children's father, and you condemning. That's the thing, man. Like the dude who got murdered a couple days ago. Or unalived. I'm sorry, YouTube. The dude who got unalived yesterday, his number one talking point was Black men don't step up for their kids. Y'all should be parading Russ around. What about him? What about him? Right. But nah, I don't understand.
He's not on nobody's shows.
Huh?
He the lamest of the lane because he loved his woman and he wanted to put as many babies in as he could. Like, I don't understand. And take care of all the kids. You don't never see them without. You don't even see them in nothing. They look like the perfect couple and y'all mad. Y'all trying y'all best to find some dirt. He got to be alone. He got to be gay. He got to be this. It's got to be something. Why it can't just be they love each other? She found her person. After all of the failed relationships. Y'all just ain't happy for that lady. And that lady is glowing, smiling, and she keeping her appearance up. Most people get comfortable. This lady is glowing. You see her in the two-piece, you like, yeah, I see why Russell.
Yeah, I see why.
This lady still doing flips and splits. I see why Russell been up pregnant every other Tuesday. Yeah. I would too. Understand y'all.
Yeah. I mean, and she, like you said, she looks happy. He speaks about her Like she walk on
all
water.
the time.
I mean, and the funny thing is,
Mm-hmm.
these people they talk about our community insanely poorly. And then when
Mm-hmm.
you get Jay-Z together with Beyonce, and you get Russell together with Sierra, and you get other people who are open and happily married, soon as they get to a level, got to knock them down. See, Jay-Z and
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce was with Puff Daddy.
Right. It's like,
Really?
what are we doing?
Like
They
it's
was at the
we
party. They was at the invite. Do we care? Do we really care? Y'all would have been there too. My point is, with them people, you got the invite you to win to.
yeah. I've been to a Puff Daddy. I ain't seen nothing freaky, but I've been to a Puff Daddy
Right.
party as a DJ. So I was in a
You would
record
have
pool
been
and
too.
invited to a bad boy function. It was cool. I mean,
Right.
it was a
So
bunch of cool. And saw some celebrities, you know, and that was it. So but I don't understand it. I don't. But okay, let's look at it from this perspective. Is it okay for H-Rap to adopt Keisha's child?
hmm.
Do y'all think
Now,
internet people, is that okay?
yes. Now, does Keisha's baby daddy is involved in the baby's life in any way?
I
In
mean,
your
same
scenario?
scenario. Is it okay for Joe Blow
Yes. Yes,
to,
because I be
to
seeing it trending too. Like you see little kids asking the stepfather to be their dad or changing their names without them. I've been seeing it, and I've been seeing men cry because that's like a form of flattery or respect,
yeah,
endearment, all of those. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. Like somebody came in right now. I'm a single parent who came in right now, swooped in, and my kids was like, "I want them to be my dad," and they asked him. I would be overjoyed. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, your lineage is gone." Evidently, they didn't care.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash no. I'm not here to say that it worse people. But my point is, if their future and he did not acknowledge my baby, why not start over with a real dad? I know somebody right now that got a kid and they baby daddy didn't do nothing for them in the womb. She found the good man while she was pregnant, married them. They've been together for 30, 40 years. This baby grew up thinking that this man was her dad all these years. All these years. Never knew no better. And then they had 3, 4 kids since then.
Hey,
All these years.
I just
Then
don't
you got some
understand.
hating ass people.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like, first of all, why you in these people's house? Let's start there. Why are you in
Right.
these people's house? Because your house is not perfect. You sitting on the internet typing with a black eye. I can't stand these ninjas. How you get that black eye? Like my grandfather, he said,
Thank
"What you
you.
tell somebody with 2 black eyes? You can't tell them nothing. They've been
Thank you.
told." So I
They
don't
told
get it.
twice.
Yeah, that's why you got 2 black guys. Like I mean, you sitting there with
You
a
see these people happy.
picture.
You need drama in your life, I guess. You need drama, so you need them to have drama. So now, since she put it on the internet that her baby finna have his last name, and then they said it's finna be hyphenated, so it's not like she took Future's full name off of it. It's finna be hyphenated. I'm like, okay, so it's up to him what last name he wants to use when he put on his paperwork. No,
Hey, hey, if I feed you
I
10
didn't
times,
remove it.
if I
It's
feed
you.
you
You
10
start.
times, it's on. If
You
I don't
belong to
know
me. You
you,
start looking at
right.
it.
Hey, if I don't know your father, don't worry about the homeboy. You ain't got to take care of him. That's the key. I mean, I don't understand it. We celebrate the ridiculous, or we allow the ridiculous to be put out there, like with our children. Like we was talking about last week. We allow the worst of our children to be put on TV. And then we say, that's who our children are. You tell us that black men
Mm,
don't step up, and you go find the most deadbeat, low life the guy you can get and see.
mm-hmm.
And it's amazing. Like, even with these NBA players, he got 10 baby mamas and he got 4 baby mamas. Guess who is the biggest deadbeat dad in the history of the world? Larry Bird.
Shut
Larry
up.
Bird's daughter has been on TV begging to have a relationship with him. This girl at this point, she about 40. And he got some younger kids that's like, maybe at this point, they might be like 19, 20,
Mm-hmm.
between 18 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
And his oldest child, I have seen reports where that lady is, I just want to meet him. And you ain't never heard anything about Larry Bird, but see, we get these messages about our folks, and we go up. Exactly. Our king is crazy. Our black man ain't no good. Like some young lady, I'm not trying to disregard what she was going through. She flashed out on the internet. She was driving down the street on either Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram Live, which means you probably almost killed somebody. And she was crying, "You men need to step up. Slow down. Yo man need to step up." A lot of us out here doing what we got to do. Man, I'm in the Russell Wilson category. I ain't adopt nobody kids, and I ain't got no little kids to take care of. But I took care of mine. You know what I mean? So don't sign me up for bum ass dude. You know what I mean?
Right. And then it's like, okay, how do y'all think that the kid felt knowing that his dad is famous and didn't acknowledge him? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all think he feels every day with that last name of a ninja that ain't paid him no attention, ain't spoke to him, ain't said hi, ain't did none of that? Y'all don't see that at all. You don't know what that baby going through when he write his name on a piece of paper, because I think he's named after him. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you write your name on a piece of paper, and it is of a man that ain't even acknowledging you, and I got this man right here in my life as a dad, and y'all upset. I'm not upset. Y'all upset. I embraced him with open arms, and y'all upset.
Right.
Who y'all want to be the dad? Who y'all want to be the pappy? Who y'all want to be the pappy?
I turned 16 and he bought me this car. Y'all can go to hell. Y'all can go all the way to hell. I mean, I don't get it, man. It's just we invent ways to be mad at each other. We look at, like I said, we look at the worst parts of who we are, and that's who she is. That's all black women ain't no good. That's all black men ain't no good. All black men. You see this black guy? Black men need to stop beating up women. Hold it. You need to learn how to duck. Or read the room. Read the room. This dude is crazy. Let me leave. Don't sign
check his facts. Check his facts, because I'm sure this ain't the first person he put hands on.
Yeah. If you got a black eye, if you got beat up real bad, it's a good chance he ain't a rookie at this. This ain't a slip up. Exactly. If he beat you, and like even when we were younger, I remember I used to know dudes who were notorious for putting their hands on women, and they kept the cutest girl in the neighborhood. I used to just be like, that's what it is, huh? I wasn't hating, right, but I just, he beat up Shirley and Deborah and Patrice, no pun intended. But and they all, he got kids by him, and they all got black eyes with babies. And he loved me though. Okay.
I watched a few. This one dude that used to live in my building whooped his girlfriend with a belt. I'm like, what are we doing here? And she was there for him through thick and thin. I was like, with a belt? He was like, yeah, okay, good job.
Right.
I just think a lot stomped in walls. You go in the house, all body prints in the walls. What are we doing here?
Right.
Then you like me. You don't like me. You don't like me.
Right. So don't sign all in up for that. And you know what? I got a question for you when it comes to this. Should baby mamas get their children taken away? Because we always hear about deadbeat dads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should deadbeat baby mamas get their children taken away?
Most of them do. Most of them do. I know a few. A few that get took as soon as they get them out the womb. Most of them do.
I've never heard of that.
And they should. They should. I know a lot of women that don't have their children that living with somebody else, and they end up being deadbeats. So I don't know. Or maybe they turned out to be deadbeats after their kids was taken. But why was their kids taken in the first place? Because I know a few women that got their kids taken away from them. And every kid after that.
Wow.
And they said he had kids. So I don't know how that works. It probably ain't popularized or talked about, but there are a few women that you didn't know have kids. There's a few people that we work with that had kids and you wouldn't have known. He was like, you got a baby?
Right.
What they say?
Most of the people that we used to work with,
right. Like, what you? I'm like, okay.
Somebody Yeah. I could think of a couple of people because every weekend they came in. We got messed up last night. Like, oh, and then you find out
You got a
it's not right. You be on
right.
Facebook,
So
man.
it stay out there. It's not popularized, but it's out there.
Yeah. No,
I have no problem with you adopting a stepchild of a kid that their father was not in their life. I had no problem with that. I would like that.
Here go the hard question. Here go one that's hard. What's your point of view on child support?
Did we plan this child together?
You get cussed out. You about to get cussed out.
Did we plan this child together? If we plan this child together and you end up being a deadbeat, yes, you go on child support. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make this baby on my own. And then I hang with a lot of strong black women, and they were like, I don't need no help. I don't know. I'm opposite. It took two to have this baby. I shouldn't be out here doing this baby by myself. Like I ain't got no qualms with you seeing the baby. You come get them visitation, all that. What I'm saying is I shouldn't be struggling alone because I didn't juice by myself. That's what I'm saying to you. Now, if you want to monitor the spending, I can send you a list of things we ban. I ain't got no issue with that because I'm not bad. I'm not going to Jamaica on $12 a week. So I'm confused on why people be like, well, we need to figure out what you're spending on. Ninja, that baby eat $20 worth of junk a day. I don't know what you got going on here, but yes. Now, if you told me in the beginning you did not want this baby, then I think, and you chose to have it, I think that's a you problem. I don't.
Hold it. I don't want this baby, but I didn't do nothing to stop having a baby.
True, because 1 + 1 = 3. You got to carry the one. Yeah. My people be out here having unprotected sex, and then when it's bad, a thought that you just was trying to get you something, but now you upset that she having a baby. How are we upset? You put your without protection at all because you can't trust nobody wearing birth control. My point is condoms they darn near free. They damn near free. I don't understand that. That's all I understand about a lot of people. I didn't want to have a baby. You did because it only takes one time. You can grind on somebody and get them pregnant. So it only takes one time to have a baby. So stop telling me you didn't want to have a baby by somebody. I have so many men in my job. Oh, I didn't want to have a baby. It was never a mistake. You went to health class just like I went to health class. You know them swimmers swim when they want to swim and they do what they got to do. You just got caught up with some good swimmers. Now, don't be mad at her because she decided to keep the baby. But my point is, I don't know. Now, it's up to y'all what y'all decide to do after that. But I dislike when people say it's a mistake. No, it is not. We knew what could possibly happen. I've been juicing for 12 years, never got pregnant. Well, bitch, here it is today. Today's your day. Then now they're making it popular to take the little Plan B pills. I don't know if that's messing up your system or not. Why not just use birth control? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that doing something internally to people? You killing kids just by I don't know.
That does not seem cool at all. I don't understand. I mean, of course, I'm not a scientist, so I don't understand it. But to me, you brave taking a Plan B.
Yes, every time this one girl go out, she take a Plan B every time they juice. Why not just use a condom or get you some birth control? Now, there are people out here poking holes in condoms. Yeah, so that's on you if you want to have the baby. But baby, you was juicing raw for... You see what they did to what they tried to do to Drake? I think they poked holes in the condoms or something. No, he poked a hole in the condom so they couldn't use it. What are we doing? What age is this?
Yeah, I don't know. Kids cost too much to be doing that. Okay. This about child support. Okay.
So do you want to pay child support or not?
Yeah. When you see these celebrities paying child support, you will see like $12,000 a month, $15,000 a month. Is that okay just because you're rich, or should it be something reasonable? Because if I'm giving you $12,000 a month, I understand you are nurturing the child, but what if I'm giving you $12,000 a month and I'm a good dad? Should that go down, or should it stay there?
Should it what?
Should that number go down? Like, okay, they say, hey, Strap, your podcast is the hottest podcast in the world. You making millions of dollars a year. You get Susie Q pregnant. You got to give her $14,000 a month. But if I'm active in the child's life, should that number go down, or should it always be $14,000 a month?
If you're active, but is the baby staying with you?
No, some say, just like a traditional good co-parenting, like especially with a podcast. We have it better. Like an NBA player, he on the road all the time. NFL player, he on the road half the year. A Major League Baseball player, you home 3 months, away 3 months. I get it. It's hard. Celebrity, movie star, and all that. But if a podcaster like myself, I get to making, let's say, $1 million a year. I'm clearing $1 million a year. So I get Susie Q pregnant, and they say, and we break up, $15,000 a month. Should it? But I'm there. Like I'm picking him up. You got to maintain my life every night. But I pick him up from school. I'm doing the homework thing. He's spending the night at my house every other weekend type deal. You know, I'm a traditional dad. I just happen to be rich. Should that number go down?
I don't know, but I don't know because it's still the same lifestyle, right? I think they take that in accountability when they do the numbers, because you tell them exactly, I have a week, you have a week, then that's when they do that, then insurance and stuff like that. But if you don't have a bitter baby mama that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, that's not asking you for extra outside of that, but I think they do the numbers themselves. I don't know, because you want to keep your child. That's what I don't get. Like, say I give my baby $14,000. I want to keep my child in the type of lifestyle that I'm in. I'm making $1 million, right? Now I give them $14,000 a month, so they're not millionaires by any means. But I don't want them to be living in Old Town and Garden. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm taking care of her. I ain't saying I'm taking care of her. I do want her in a certain type of area or a certain whatever, because you have my baby 27 days or 15 days out of the month. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that she got to be in a mansion, but I'm saying I want her to look comfortably, and she still has to have a job.
How about this?
Gotta get her own.
How about this? I'm the millionaire podcaster. I get you a house.
There you go.
Where you want it, and let that number come down.
Yes.
Because that's what I'll be looking at. I'm like, 14, you know, don't get me wrong. I grew up in a single parent home. My dad died 4 months before I was born. But I'll be looking at it like this. What if the guy is just supposed to get, like I thought of this. I'm talking about literally 20 years ago. I said, what if this happened? And the person I said, a coworker that I said it to, was like, no. I said, okay, what about this? I'm a millionaire guy. You have a baby by me, together no more. I get you a crib in a nice place. I get you a car to get around in. And I say, okay, I'm gonna pay for you to get a degree in whatever you want. So this number going down in 4 years. When you get a job, this number going down, because now I done gave you a free crib. I done gave you a slick ride. I ain't finna get you in no. I'm not putting you in one of them. Right. Nice car, and then you fill in the blanks, because you don't have no bills now. So what you need $15,000 for? And the person,
you don't need 18, but it's good. You don't need 18 no more. But that's what TEODB does. I think he buys he got like 20 kids. He bought all his baby mamas a house. I want to say he bought them cars too. And I think if any of them wanted to start businesses, he helped them do that. He took care of his kids regardless. But I think if you got money, worried about no number. If you're not a bitter baby dad, you're not worried about no number. But if you give me a house, you help me launch my business, at some point, that money just gonna go to the baby. Whatever you're giving me, send it directly to them, because I'm straight at this point. So whatever them kids want, them people want them $12,000 shoes and y'all handle that, because all of this paid for. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we worried about. We worried about a roof over our head, how to get to and fro, and make sure I got some funds available in my pocket. But you got me the house that I like. Cause don't just put me in Stateway Garden and you was like, I bought your condo. No.
Right. No.
Don't give me no 2012.
Don't even put me in South.
Don't give me no 2012. That's all I'm saying. Give me a car that's that year. And hopefully we can renegotiate in a couple more years when they get older. But after that, once that is, and I got my business popping, I'm not even looking for nothing too much from you. As long as you can feed this baby and figure it out, put it on a car and get it to them. It ain't got to be 14,000, but whatever it is, just for them to have the funds available. Because kids are expensive. And then most kids that know that their parents got money asking for extra stuff that they shouldn't be asking for. You know what I'm saying? But you got it. I'm not even mad at you. That's all I wanted was my house and my car anyway. Help me get to this business, especially you're a millionaire. Help me get my business to a certain extent. Baby, we won't have no issues at all because I got funds available coming in. I don't even, my baby dad did what he had to do.
Right.
I'm CEO over here.
Because, like a lot of these young ladies, I've seen, like at one point, it was alleged, I don't know how much truth it is, neither one of them ever denied it, that Nas was giving Khalees $70K a month. I'm like, do you need extra cheese on your Whopper? Like, what the hell is 70? What's your contribution?
And then my point is 70K. How much was he making to give her 70K? But I thought that he made her and the baby. I thought that he made her an executive producer on all his albums, and he
did that with his oldest child, Destiny. Destiny is the executive producer.
Right, he did the kid, and he put the girl on there somewhere. And I thought that's how they give majority of their money.
When you see Destiny,
right?
That's oldest child. His oldest child is BJ, age 32. He never put a woman on there, just the kids.
Oh, see, I thought he had put both of them on there. And I was like, see, I understood that. And that would be the dopest shit ever. That way you don't even have to worry about nothing at all because now you got royalties on your own. So if anything does seem to happen, I ain't got it, or you turn 21, I ain't got to pay, you still got funds available to work with. But I thought she did something anyway, but Khalees got funds available. But 70K, he had to be making a pretty penny to offer 70K though. It probably was nothing for him.
No.
There are some men that don't care.
He didn't offer.
There are some men that don't care.
The judge said 70K.
So he had to be making a pretty penny, even say 70.
But
to say 70.
But what?
I know that there are some men out there that don't care. They do child support and they do extra because they don't care. And then there's some people out there that's counting every dime that you get. Them the people that's paying you $12 a week. Them other people that's paying a good amount, they like the baby just called for some shoes. They ain't said, "Oh, you got that child support. Don't be asking me for nothing else." No, things happen, things come up. So I don't know. I ain't never got none. So I could be like, I'm set for life.
I can't speak for every man, but the men that I know on child support, when they make that statement, well, you got the money. The reason they make that statement is because we had a working situation and I was giving you on that working situation. And now you got the man in my business. And every woman I know, like the person I'm thinking of right off the rip, they was doing like $250 a week. And then they said, you know what? White man, get him. And it went to 100.
Something happened, an argument ensued, right? And now you $75 a week when I was giving you
$250. $163 every 2 weeks.
Ooh, see, $75. What, $80 a week?
Yeah.
$50.
So in my experience, a lot of the men that be like, well, you got the child support, didn't you? It's because they were volunteering this much money. And then you listen to your bitter buddy or your bitter mama or your dumb daddy. Well, I've never heard of a father saying, put on child support. I've never heard of a man.
Right.
You need to put on child support. Nah. No, because hey, if my daughter got pregnant, I need to help her. I'm gonna be collecting cans and that. Forget that joker. I got you. That's what I was. But
and then there's a lot of people that get automatically put. There's a lot of people that get automatically put on child support because their baby mama had to partake in stamps or cash at one point. Them people ask you, who is your baby daddy? Now you could be like, I don't know, but them people take you through the ringer when you try to say, I don't know. So you don't know who you had sex with. It was a one night stand. Then you like, oh no. And then if you sign the birth certificate, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? But who don't want their baby daddy to sign the birth certificate? I've never in my life not wanted my baby daddy to sign the birth certificate. I need you there. Make sure your name is on this piece of paper.
And see, I'm
saying
it's
a lot going on, but it is a lot of bitter people out there on both parts.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. A lot of people
I know men that be bitter. I know men that be bitter. They see you moved on and they was doing something at one point. Now they like, oh, get him to do it. Get him to do it. This your baby. We was cool at one point when you thought you could still double back. Now you know you can't double back because there's a man in the house. Oh, get him to get the baby hair done. Get him to get the baby shoes. That's your baby. Now I ain't saying he can't help out because he with me, but that ain't his responsibility. You know what I'm saying? When I got an active father. You know what I'm saying? When I got an active father, now you don't want to be active. Now when I put you on child support, oh, it's a big thing. You put me on. You was acting crazy, not me. I was still trying to get you to be involved. Oh no, tell that ninja to do it. I just experienced that last Tuesday. Tell that ninja to do it. Well, tell what ninja to do what? It's your baby.
Yeah.
Mine's.
Yeah. But that's the thing, man. This bitter thing led to the demise of one of my closest friends. He was spinning the block, and all of a sudden, according to him, Super Thug was at the crib. I'm like, yeah, that's what happened when you let Super Thug, you let him in, and then she even compromised with him. She said $75 every $75 per child. It was 2 children, $75 a child. He been on me. Hey man, let me holler at your mama. Mom, my man won't holler at you. Bring him over. She told him what happened. They're gonna sit you in the room. If y'all come up with a number, they're gonna go with that number.
Right.
If y'all ain't, they're going with another number. They're gonna give you a number. They're gonna give you a number. He listened to one of his homies. Now, my mother, I was raised off the state of Illinois Department of Child Support paychecks. My mom used to run the joint. So that's all right. My old man wasn't here to get support. My mama.
Right.
She helped other people get on it. So he listened to one of his homies. Homie said, she don't know what she talking about. And he literally told me, what if she get her hair done with that money? I was like, you don't think she earned a hairdo? I said, dude, I've seen you. I've seen your children. I've seen your children online in Mexico, in Jamaica. And I said, so what is she asking for? He said, $150 a week. I mean, $150 a paycheck. I said, hold it.
So that's $75
a week.
Thank you.
For 2 kids?
Yeah.
I said, well, you better jump on that. I know some people who paying more than that for one.
Thank you.
And
you don't think she spent some money at one time on a kid to earn a hairdo off? You just reimbursing her for what she just paid for. Boy, that's all right.
Hey, it ended up leading to my homeboy's demise. He quit his job because they told him $263 every 2 weeks. So you went from $150 to $263, $113 difference. That man quit his job, and then he had a health issue flare up. He didn't have insurance, and it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. So not taking care of your kids will kill you. Clearly.
I dated this dude with 10 kids. And he only went to work just for child support. He used to tell them to put him on child support. That way his checks would go on child support and his bonuses would be for him. And whatever he did extra would be for him. But he went to work just for them. He's like, they're going to take it in child support. I tell them all the time, put it on child support. Whatever that is, that way they got a guaranteed check just in case. I'm like, oh, okay. It was 10 kids, so they split it up. Lord Jesus, that's his whole check. He used to get a yes, and if he missed a day of work and didn't have no sick time or nothing, he used to get a check that was negative. Like it would say negative on it. I was like, I've never heard of someone saying, I tell them to go to child support. He know exactly 1 + 1 = 3. He know he was gonna have a baby. Y'all be playing around. I don't play.
I would, boy. My kids would get paid if I had 10 kids, because then they could get on stuff, Social Security, because I'm killing myself.
Shut your ass up.
I'm telling you, I couldn't have, man. I got a
all you gotta do is stop being unprotected. That's all. People act like they scared of birth control. There are birth controls out there. My friend got a vasectomy. I know 2 people that got a vasectomy. So it's birth control out there. I ain't saying you should go to that extreme, but what I'm saying is
10 kids.
He didn't even have 10 kids. The first boy I knew, I think he had like 3 or 4. He was just like, I don't want to pay for no more. He said, oh. He said they too expensive. I said, oh, okay, because you don't hear about that in the black community getting vasectomies. You don't hear about that.
No, I know. I
It was
know
new.
quite a few people.
It was new to me.
I
It
already
was
know
like
quite
people
a
just
few people.
juicing raw for no reason.
Hey,
That's all right.
I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. Hey, raw is good. That's all I want to say. Old dirty bastard was right. That's
I'm
all I'm
sure. I'm sure it is. So you got to be wary of your partner, and then
There it
see if your
is.
partner has some type of birth control. Y'all got to be on the same page. No one is saying it's not, but my point is, if you don't want no children, you got to be able. You can't meet somebody at the club and like, oh, raw is good. No. Now she pregnant with your baby and she was a stripper. Like I don't know. I don't know if you know her like that. She didn't tell you that. Now you bad playing B's. I don't even know if that's safe, because what if she don't take it right away, or what if she don't take it and told you she took it? Y'all better stop this. Bringing these unnecessary children out here to be resentful. Now Future got 12,000 kids he ain't never seen the day in his life. I don't understand. I got to see my daddy on the TV and be like, oh, that's my daddy. I look just like him.
Hey, because you know the kids at school telling you know that's your dad.
Sure is. Yeah, you know they did. Everybody in America know that's my daddy. I look just like him. So when you gonna see him? I got my mama here.
Right. I don't need my daddy.
No need him. Whose fault is it? It could be both. It could be one or the other. It could be one or the other. Because I know bitter men, I know bitter women. So it could be one or the other. I know I'm not.
Is it the person? Okay. If you're a deadbeat dad, is it the mother's fault? If you're a deadbeat mom, is it the father's fault? Because me personally, I have this thing, and I want to hear your opinion on it. I have this concept because I fashion myself a nerd. People think I was people like one of the listeners at my other show literally came and he said, "No, man, you were in the in crowd." And I was like, "No, I wasn't." But anyway, I listen to people a lot. I have this thing. If I will know exactly who you are within 24 hours of communicating. People, when I say that, people think if I meet you today at what time is it? If I meet you today at 4 o'clock, by 4 o'clock tomorrow, I will wrong studio. That's just me. I'm talking about the message you sent me at.
Yeah, no.
If I met you today, that means I will if I meet you today, I will know who you are by tomorrow at 4 o'clock. No, I will know who you are within 24 hours of communicating with you. I might talk to you for 30 minutes a day. I might talk to you for 15 minutes tomorrow. When it hits the 24-hour mark, I know who I'm dealing with, because constant communication with somebody, I don't care how slick they are, they can be the biggest con man in the world. People tell you who they are. That's why I say dead parents. Whose fault is it? Because did you not pay attention? Did you, like, every time, every relationship or every situation I've been in, I knew at hello. You know, I knew, but I kept going in a lot of cases. Like,
Right, sometimes you get sidetracked. You hope for the best, and you hope for the best, and you think that you're gonna be different. They love me more, that they're gonna be different. Because while you're in a relationship, it's all good. Then as soon as you break up, they don't know you or the baby. Now, it could go either way. There are some people that are born deadbeats. Ain't got nothing to do with you, ain't got nothing to do with nobody. That just got something to do with them. That's with men and women. I know people that are just genuinely deadbeats. It didn't have nothing to do with the baby mama. It didn't have nothing to do with the baby daddy. They're just deadbeats. It's just what they do. Now, I don't know why. Maybe they didn't grow up with a household and they don't want to do better, or they just scared of responsibilities. Then you got some people out here that the baby mama might be bitter, so they're stopping them from being a baby, being a parent to the child. So now he's labeled deadbeat. Then you got some people that's baby daddies that's doing the same thing. But then you got some people that's the opposite. Like, say I'm a good parent and I'm allowing my baby daddy to be in their life. He turns out to be bitter. So now he got everybody else thinking I'm bitter. So it's like, oh, no. He don't want to have nothing to do with it because I moved on. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for men too, because there's a lot of people a lot of women out there. We was fine, doubling back, Now all of a sudden he's moved on. Now, he can't see the baby. My baby can't be around. No, so you got like so many different variables that can happen that make somebody be labeled as deadbeat or bitter. Because I know a lot of deadbeats out there, and I know a lot of bitter men and women out there also.
So maybe it's just maybe it's just my superpower, but tell you, I can go back to anybody I've ever dealt with in my life, and inside that 24 hours, I go, no. Like I said, it could be my superpower. Because
it could be.
What I want you to do, and everybody who ever see this is probably gonna be a clip at some point this week. This is what I want everybody listening to. Go back to 3 of your failed relationships, situationships, or whatever it is. Go back to the very beginning. Did that person do or say something to make you go? And nobody's perfect, but I have had, like, I'm thinking of this one situation in my life that was from the past, far back in the past. I'm talking about in my 20s. And I'm talking about real early. And it was like, slick. And I was like, And even when I see them to this day, they still trying to be slick. But I knew. But I kept hanging. And they always on BS. And that's the thing. That's what I wonder about these deadbeat parents. But like you said, it's even with my boy Nolan. God rest his soul. He said, and I shouldn't have said his name because baby mama might be
watching.
Yeah, but I'd have never thought he'd have got on that. So I guess that kind of destroys my theory. But
right, because there are some people out there that's the best kid out there. You was helping them take care of his kids. Then as soon as y'all break up, since he wasn't feeling the reason that y'all broke up, now it's a problem.
Yeah.
He don't want to take care of the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some people be in their feeling. It's an interesting situation, but all I know is, before we shut it down, this is the last question. I'm not even gonna put it on the screen. I'm not even gonna put it on the screen because this is something that just popped in my head. I'm gonna take it off the screen. I'm gonna put something else on the screen. We're gonna put the name of the podcast back on the screen, and then we're gonna promote TEODB Naturals as we always do. We need y'all to support. When these people, you got, when should you bring, and we talked about this before, but with this adoption of a child and name replacement of a child, when should you allow your child to meet someone? Like,
go ahead. When should
you're a parent and I'm a parent. When should we start? Yeah. When should we start blending this family?
Come on. When?
Huh?
Come on. When?
I've never been in that situation. Because
really?
by the time I was back on the streets, my kids were 20 and 16. At that point, your kids don't care who you're seeing. Like, look, you dating him, not me. Can I have some money? That's especially my daughter. My daughter's like, okay, I'm here for the money. That's your business.
Right. No.
Oh, like, and then, it was that, how, I don't know if you had that issue. It's that one period in all parents' life that your kids can't stand you. And when me and their mother separated, it was right at the time my daughter was like, "Get out of my face, Joker. I can't stand you." So it was an easier transition for me. You need to have a understanding and trust.
If I'm dating you, if I'm dating you, it's gonna be at least a year before you meet them. Some people don't make it to the year. So it's going to be at least a year before, and then we're going to do outside outings. I'm not never allowing no man to come in my house within the first year you laying up around me, in front of the kids. I'm just not doing that, especially if we didn't have a man in the household before. Even if we had a man in the household before, you don't want to introduce like, damn, she jumped him for him. Damn, that's not finna. You're not even finna meet the kids because I might not even know if you're going to last past the year. I want to get to know you and me first before I introduce you to, because you might have some red flags, something might be going on, or you don't know. He might be aggressive to me, and I got a girl like 14 years old, not doing that. You wonder why people be on the news and they boyfriends and baby that these people be killing their kids because you allowed this man you met for 2 months to babysit your child. You didn't know if he had patience or even if he liked kids. You ain't did no background check. You just like, oh, he seemed like a nice kid. No. I'm not doing it. So I'm going to say a year before I start introducing you to the children. You can see them on social media. And that might not be long enough.
You can see them on social media.
I'm going to talk about them. That's all I'm going to do. You can see them on social
media. I'm going out with Max. That's what you mean.
I'm not.
I'm going out with Tyrone tonight, y'all. So that's right. That's
right.
So,
I don't like no.
Okay. So you meet Tyrone January 1st, 2026. You're not gonna bring up Tyrone's name until January 1st again.
I'm not. You're not introducing them. I might, if it comes up in a conversation with my kids, but me and my kids not really talking about me dating. I don't know. But if it comes out and they say like you like somebody, I might say his name so you can get used to it because you might hear me on the phone talking to this person, But I'm not letting you see them or like being in a room with them or a setting until like a year later. And then it's still going to be a group setting, like outside. You're not going to come over and like, oh, this is James. Now he's going to go in my room. That's not how that works. Like, we're going to try to figure out some family outings outside and try to integrate y'all together slowly. And too, you got to see when was the last time you broke up with somebody. You can't just put somebody, you going to put them on the same mattress you just had the last night, John? I don't really know. Yeah, they ain't even. They probably should. They probably should know his name, but they're not gonna beat him before a year. Some things don't work out. They don't. Then I've been introduced to him. My baby got attached to him, and now we broke up. I hate when people. I dislike. I can't say I hate. I dislike when women go with men, and then now their kid calling them daddy or they know him. They look too friendly for me. Like, you just met this man. I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't even want if I'm dating you, I don't really want to meet your kids yet until after I figure out if I'm into you for real. I don't know.
I can relate to that because to this day, it's only one person that's ever had a conversation with my kids. And my kids were 25, 29. I've had people stop talking to me. You met my kids. Well, I ain't met your kids because I don't like you like that.
Right. You don't know the position you have in that person's life. You trying to get to meet their kids. You might thinking y'all in love head over heels. He probably like, not feeling them. That might be me. Like, I don't really know. Like, I can't do it. And then you might got some little baby red flags. People be aggressive. You don't know. Then especially when you got girls or boys, because people be doing stuff to boys too. People act like they don't know. But it be happening to me.
Yeah. And that person used to get mad at me because like their mom, like, it was early, still fresh. And she used to try to make me watch your kids. And it was like, what you didn't know is I made an oath to myself that I'm going to be a good dad. You know, that was my whole mission in life because my father wasn't here. He was gone when I got here. So I said, I'm always going to be a great father. So it'll be like, hey, we're kicking it. We're going to Mars Friday. And then Thursday night, you got to watch your kids. Mars mission canceled. Well, I could come over. No, you can't. Why can't I meet your kids? As I said, so.
You're not finna be spending night over here and these kids over here. Maybe when they gone, you come over here, but we're not even finna do that. I don't like that extra too many people in the door. Oh, no. Yeah. You're not finna see me. My kid's not finna see me laid up with a ninja I just met. I don't care what I do behind closed doors. We just not finna do it in front of the kids.
Yeah, we're not finna do it.
I ain't saying you gotta wait the year. I ain't saying none of that. What I'm saying is they gotta wait to meet the kid because a lot of things can happen in that first month. I mean, that first year. I fall in love first day, but that don't mean you gotta fall in love with my baby.
Yeah, there you go. It's your time.
Exactly. They should know your partner once you feel like the person will be in your life long term. Once that level of trust and understanding is developed, then the conversation about meeting timeline, baby. Exactly my point. Exactly. I feel you on that. Like, I don't know if this is my forever person. I might have just met him and he looked good. And then on the outside, I was like, that's why you can't meet my kids. I'm sorry. Yeah. I told that's like I said, I fall in love on first day, but I still gotta ration you out, especially with little children. You got grown adults, you can meet them probably the same day. Hey, this time on.
You can meet Jay tomorrow. Hey, what up? Hey, I'm Jay. Yeah, what's up?
Jay, 24 years old. You can meet him today. Here you go. I met him at Walgreens yesterday. That's why my baby can size you up already. Like, my daughter 14, my daughter 14, you're not meeting her at all. You're not meeting her at all. Especially when little kids are impressionable, they might be in love with you, and then what if we don't make it? Then now they worried about like, oh, I'm not gonna see James no more. No. And now you got all attached, and he think he can come through the back door. He couldn't do in the front door. Oh, I'm coming to see. No, you're not. You're not coming to see her. She don't even know you.
Right. She don't even know you. That's the thing. That's the thing that trips me out about that whole situation. That people will just sign up for the foolishness without even thinking about it. Foolishness, it's on. No.
You see it on the news all day long. Killed kid because he ate the last slice of pie. He wasn't potty trained, peeled on himself, and then the boyfriend beat him up and killed him. I spanked him. Oh, what? Why was your 3 years old? Why is he babysitting your baby?
Right.
Girl, no way. I barely take my kids over certain people's house that I'm related to, and you talking about a ninja I just met. Just because I'm juicing them don't mean he's the right fit for my children.
Right.
Y'all better figure out what y'all thinking with first. Yeah. It's not the right fit for my children.
One person is to this day, that's the only person that my daughter or my son has ever talked to, ever. Mm-hmm. And you don't know how your kids around. They be around. I mean, my kids tighter than draws, but
now, just don't. If you contribute into their lifestyle, then of course you should be meeting kids. If I'm buying your children clothes, shoes, gym shoes, first their school supplies, and I should know your children. Other than that, please don't ask me for nothing for your kids. I can't help you. I can't help you with none of that because obviously we ain't on that level of meeting the kids yet. So my funds shouldn't be on that level of meeting them. I'm not gonna actually buy my baby no gym shoes and you ain't met her yet. So we ain't got to worry about that. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you purchasing things, yes, y'all should be already on the level of everybody knowing everybody.
I'm not, you don't buy my child anything then. If I mean back when my children were small, don't buy my kids nothing. Because hey, I bought your kids this house.
Exactly.
And give me all the locks will be changed by the night. For real. Because I don't know if I like to turn down no house. But
I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. I don't like people to buy my kids stuff either. If I'm dating, don't even ask about them. Don't even ask about them too much.
Right. What you mean?
You talking about me? I'm trying to get to know you.
We're doing this. And as a matter of fact, there's the one situation I'm thinking of. That person made me reconcile with my children's mother because she asked me to talk to her son, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll talk to him." Mm-hmm. And my man was giving me the man get up out of my face energy. I said, "You know what? Who talking to my son right now? Ooh. I'm out."
Exactly. Let me go ahead over here.
Joke like, "Hey, my man, you need to relax before I get you."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And after that,
exactly, you got to put the church finger up. Like, oh, okay, let me go on.
Let me go ahead on, and then the very next, it was I got another. I need you to watch the kids, and then BJ was like, he came over because I used to cut his hair. He came over, he had a haircut. I said, "Who cut your hair, man?" "Oh, such and such did." I was already like, I know you got a friend with the hair. Me and my sister fell out about haircuts of my son. Right. So you knew I wasn't gonna like this. And He was like, yeah, he
Right,
said
right.
you should have been cutting my hair. So I called. I said, hey, your friend
Thank
now?
you.
And she was like, yeah. I said, put me on speaker. And she did. I said, my man, the next time you say something to me, something to my boy about me, it's me and you, homie. Oh, no, I was just saying, I said, I don't give a damn what you talking about. If you say something to my son about me
What
again.
you just said. Thank you.
Right. I don't give a damn. They don't even say nothing good about me. You ain't here for me. You here for her. That's why I don't. Because people do have a tendency to overstep their boundaries and get to speaking freely when you let them in. But no. Because my children were taken care of, well taken care of. So I was like, what? And I think the only reason he didn't have a haircut, it was like I went out of town, haircut. And it's like one of those things like, I'm gonna keep the kids this weekend because I'm leaving town next weekend. So blah blah blah. Okay, and I took him and I cut his hair. And I came back a week later. It's time for a haircut, and my man did it. Horrible job, as a matter of fact. But that's not the point. I had to. Hey, my man, I'm gonna need you to relax because one of us is gonna get beat up. And if it's me, I'm good with that. But
I'm preferably.
Right,
it's looking like it's gonna be you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna beat you. Like, man, I'll beat your ass cat raggedy, man. Like, hey. But with that being said, parenting is hard enough without having the whole world in your family. So salute to the Wilsons, Sierra, future, past, intermediate, present, or whatever the little boy name is. I don't know. Currently. It could be if his son, if his daddy future, he might be currently or something. But
right.
But I think people, for one, need to stay out of other people's business. For two, it's tough enough raising children, and when you find somebody who will help you and wholeheartedly invest in your children, the world need to shut the hell up because. I would argue 90% of the people that was talking ain't seen their kids ain't seen their kids' father. So how you gonna tell somebody how to run? What your last thoughts? And then we're gonna do the promotion and then we out. What's your thoughts on your last thoughts? And then we're gonna do the promotion.
I definitely think they need to stay out them people's business. I think they need to let them people be happy. If they want to change that man's name, let them do it. I bet you he happy. Ask him. I want them to interview him. Because in order for them to change that young man's name, that ninja had to sign off on it. I think he signed off on it when the baby was born. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let them be happy. Let that black couple be happy.
Yeah, y'all always hollering black love.
Let them be happy.
Y'all want the Obama breakup, Jay-Z and Beyonce at the Puffy parties. Now Sierra and Russell Wilson, they wrong too. So maybe y'all need to get right. With that being said, it's promotional time. Talk to her. Let them know.
Who?
You.
What please. Subscribe to Facebook Trey Naturals business page, Instagram Trey Naturals, TikTok, YouTube. I do have a YouTube page on here. Please subscribe to me. Thank you. I make and sell all natural hair and body products. I do ship. You can inbox me, DM me, ask me any questions. I am here for you. Love you.
And with that being said, we want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. It works better when y'all like, comment, and subscribe when we're not on air. It makes us look a little better. We need y'all to continue to subscribe to the Trey Natural, to the B-TREY podcast. What is it? What do they call it? What is it? Well, whatever. Just keep supporting us. I ain't trying to be y'all.
Right.
We out.
I think oftentimes we as people black people especially are taught to go above and beyond all the time, and I think a lot of times we do that with our capacity. We do it in relationship. We do a lot to prove that we're loyal, that we trustworthy, and all of that. And we'll pour until we got nothing left, and then we'll try to keep pouring. And that's not just romantic relationship, because I think the habits we build outside of romance are what we take into romantic relationships. So make sure that, like, you're not out here pouring into folks and you ain't got nothing, bruh. Find people, find places, find habits that fill you up, bruh. And make sure you giving from people from your overflow, bruh. Don't be out here